Well guys, I just finished work. Worked from 3 till 10 today. It's like 10:15ish now. I was going to do a solo this week, but I just got a message on my Facebook chat off a good chef friend of mine, Tam, aka Thomas. He's from Glasgow. Brilliant bloke. Worked on and off with him for about 20 years in kitchens. Pretty much the same age. And he's out at the riverbank camp because he does quite a lot of camps, one nighters and that, when pretty much I'm working and he's not. So, you know, so he does quite a lot of solos. So he messages tonight saying that he's there, and because of the floods last week, there's a lot of wood there. So I've literally got home, packed. I was going to take my canvas tent and do a beach camp, but I've swapped over from the tent to the hammock. And I'm heading out there now. See how Tam is. Hopefully we'll get a view of his setup and that, and introduce you all to him. Very Scottish. First wild garlic I've seen this year. Looking nice and green too. Hopefully there'll be some at the floodplain camp and I can do a little bit of collecting it for my chicken. Aye. Almost getting into the first woodland now, so literally 10 minutes and I'll be there. Got all that wild garlic there, just popping up everywhere. Smells awesome too. There's Tom's like there. You alright, mate? Yeah, he's fine. He's a big softie. How you doing? Tom's got a sausage for the dog.
Now,
What kind of sausage is it?
You know, smoky.
Yeah.
Smoky, but Matheson's.
Ah, you'll eat it, man.
Just
Go on.
that. Right,
Ian Hills.
chew it, so you taste it.
Ian Hills whole gammon
You didn't
steaks,
even-
man.
I saw him eating the fucking steak you gave me.
I was gone.
No, all right, well,
Inhaled the steak.
There you go. That's all for now.
So Tam's got his setup here. Is that the DD 4.5?
No, a 3x3, but it's in a diamond.
DD
It's
3x3 in a
that's
diamond.
why.
There we go. And is that the frontline DD Hammock?
Yeah.
Is that a king size one? Because it looks wider than mine.
Yes.
It
Because
is.
I am a larger man.
Oh, listen to you, Tam.
So I can put up with the extra 250 grams, but I can't put up with a bad sleep.
Fair play, fair play. At the end of the day, you work for your money just like I do, so
So,
you spend it the way you see fit.
good thing though. Like, how many texts and thingies did you have when I was buying the kit?
Yeah, I sent you lots of messages like,
Which is good, because it saved me spending too much
well,
money.
do you know
on
something, right?
something
That
else.
snug pack underquilt, I've said for years, because originally I bought the DD one,
Yeah.
and it's smaller, it's
It's
£20
lighter.
more expensive,
Yeah.
and it hasn't got an antibacterial impregnation into the
Yeah.
material. Do you notice it still smells new?
Yep.
It just doesn't get...
That's going to be my
Things
next purchase this year when it warms up a little bit. I'm going to get the blanket.
the
Put in
DD...
there instead of
Yeah,
having a
yeah,
sleeping
yeah.
bag.
I've got a DD blanket there, spot on. Like,
Yeah.
I like the way the
How
button,
spongy-
the
like,
button
likes
to the button together at the bottom, so you can put your feet in a foot box.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like a wee buttoned-in football.
Yeah, awesome. Like,
So I want to get one of them because I like it.
you've got the same bag as Tim, but his is in DPM.
Yeah. I've got as well. I've got the same, like the sleeping bag of yours, but the current British Army.
Oh, aye,
That's what I'm running right now.
aye.
Just the medium bag. I was going to get the full system, but I'd rather get a
See,
blanket instead of getting the.
I go Arctic me all year round simply because I'm just a skinny twig, and
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, that one's nice and wide.
Aye.
Central zip like your one as well.
I like how wide that is.
Yeah.
It'd be so much better for Tyson and me.
It's really good for, if you're lying on the angle, because I like
Yeah.
lying flat, and I'm a stomach sleeper. You see, if you lie
Ah,
on the angle,
right,
stomach
aye,
sleep on
aye.
it, really, really good. It's a little bit heavier, but it's a few grams.
Again, it's like, how far do we walk to camp? You know what I mean? It's,
Exactly.
if you can't carry your kit, then don't have it. It's as simple as that. If you carry it,
Plus,
you know what you can
You
carry.
said it. I'm young enough, I'm fit enough. Fucking
Exactly.
I'll carry it.
Exactly. Like, people kick off at me all the time for like having massive kit and that, but it's me that carries it. You know what I mean?
But a lot of the time when you have the big kit,
Eh?
it's not because you need it, but you
Yeah.
want to experiment with things. You
Yeah,
need
yeah.
the kit there to
Yeah,
muck
yeah,
around and
yeah.
do things all day. You're experimenting.
Well, if you're out here for 48, 50 hours, then You know what I mean?
I could come out with a load of packed, freeze-dried stuff, only use river water and have like a 40-litre day sack and last 3 or 4 days or a week.
Easy.
But I don't want to do that. I'm coming out to have fun. And I'm experimenting. That's why I've got my tools. I've got my this. I've got
and
that.
look at. This is the first ever. What kind of big boy is it?
This is the big boy. This is a silky big boy.
This is the first time I've ever seen one of these.
There's two though. The one I can't remember the thingy, but the one with the orange handle. If you notice how it's curved.
What a beast it is.
So when you pull into that, it really bites into the wood.
It is a pull saw, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see,
and then you can even put it there. People say about them breaking the tips.
Well, do you know
something?
There's a Chinese version of it, and it's a rip-off one.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that keep on splitting.
These ones will as well, but do you know why? Because people are using them and they're putting force on it on the push. Just on the pull.
But I can see how if you're used to a normal push saw, then you would.
But you see the way them blades are, and you really. I done it when I was first doing it. I was like really doing that.
How much you pay for that, Tom?
They're like 60 quid.
I mean, I feel I need to get one now.
60 quid.
I mean, it'll never compete with my chainsaw.
God.
That's our camp there. Tom's set up here. I've set up here. A lot of these trees are kind of ruined just because they've spent a lot of the time flooded, and just seem to be rotting away like this, and the bark seems to fall and mushrooms growing on and stuff. I can imagine that one will be damaged before long. But we've got our bench there, fire there, little kettle on. It's Tam's kettle. My hammock and tarp there. Tyson's running around. Tam's using his silky saw. It's a beast that, like. I always see Survival Russia with his big one, chopping through logs that I do with my chainsaw. It's stuff dreams are made of, like. It's... Yay, look at that. Well guys, I'm all in my hammock. Tyson's nice and comfy under there. Fire's burning over there still. It is almost 4 AM in the morning, and I'm gonna get some sleep. We're standing down on the floodplain. Tyson's found a ball. Tam found a flip-flop before. Was it pink, Tam?
It was pink with hearts.
A pink flip-flop with hearts. And it was the left one, just in case anyone was wondering. We never find a pair. So we've got all these logs here. It's obscene. Most I've seen on here since we built the original camp up there. So there's this one, a tree's came right, it goes from there all the way along to there, and it's one limb that's snapped off a actual trunk, and there's just loads of, I've been chopping this one with Tam's axe, just having a go, because it's a lot longer shank than my one, and I don't normally use a long shanked axe. As you can see the difference, pretty much the same size head, but yeah, it's a beast. Went through that log in seconds, about 5 swings.
I'm just limping, folks.
Yeah, Tam's limping because he cut into a spring trap and it landed on his knee yesterday before I got here. I miss all the good stuff. I mean, it's mental how all the spring flowers are coming up now and it's only like the 2nd month of winter. Can't believe how warm it is, like. I can imagine if we get another weird frost towards the end of the winter, it'll kill off everything again. But really cool, there's even pollen. beautiful colours. I mean, I love that saw and I don't even own one yet.
I like those katana boys, but
Look at him. I mean, it's so easy, isn't it? See that survival rush you're going through tree trunks with his katana boy.
oh, the katana boy will take down a full tree, man.
Mental.
There you go. That's what, 8 inch? 6 inch?
Chunks of wood, just split this with my axe. Look at that, nice bit of seasoned wood. It already had the seasoned splits in the top. See? It's when you know there's a good seasoned log, like when it starts splitting on its own. You like the little cracks in it. Grand wood. Tyson chewing logs that's bigger than his body. Got Tam's kettle on for coffee. Done some lots of wood chopping. We have these 3 big logs here that we've carried up that will go along here. That's going to give us a waist high wall pretty much, that's going to match these stone wall. So yeah, got the old jammy dodgers out, and as usual my area is a little bit messy. Like Tam was saying last night that literally as soon as I got here,
just cooking stuff.
you're all like tidy and nice and all that, and then mine's just like kind of piled on. It's just one of those things, Tam. Spend half my life packing up kit, just leave
Watching you set up is like, you know when you get here and put your bag on the ground?
Yeah.
It's like watching a toddler emptying their toilet.
No, everything's everywhere. Literally, I have a big good old patch of kit when I get here, just packing everything and setting everything up. This is probably going to be a short video just because I'm having so much fun catching up with Tam and chopping all the wood and just enjoying being out in the sun for a change and not rain. Even Tyson's like ripping out big chunks of wood. Let him go. I'm definitely buying one of them silky saws. Like, I know I keep on going on about it, but oh my god, it cuts better than any saw I've ever had, apart from the chainsaw. Definitely not taken by the long shank, but I think I'll stick to the axe I have. Look at that, another free ball for Tyson. Cool.
You already started to that.
Aye.
Do you reckon it'll balance keep it? It'll need a couple of stakes either side.
We'll see. Is that solid, eh?
Oh, you well, wait, leaning if it did fall out instead.
Well, that's it, that's it.
You could put.
Well, I'm going to put two wedges
on
either side, because obviously it's going to lean this way, so if we put that stump that we've got down there with the chainsaw cutting it here, and pull it back onto it, it'll solid, make it solid like it needs it. Right.
You want the thicker end up there, my end, eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, got it. Right, twist the whole thing so that, aye. Once more. Twist it again. So that it's direction towards us. There. Alright, that's it.
Slide forward a wee bit. I think if it needs it, it might need a wee support gear for this, because this wants to go a wee bit that way. Oh, Sam, I'll put one there as well.
I reckon I can stand on that.
There we go.
So Tam and myself, we've built this wall in here now. It's 4 logs high. We've got all this rubble that we've brought up. We've also got rubble at the back, that side, all this firewood here. Split logs, we haven't even got a chainsaw, have we, Tam? It's just all stuff flying around, it's mental. And we haven't even really scratched the surface. There's still massive logs down there that I'm going to need my chains.
Big logs on that.
Aye, well then, we cut that with our axe. You've seen it on video about a bit ago. We just cut through these with an axe. Tam did one and I did the other, and he beat me through it, like, but your axe is new. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Even the ladybirds have come out of, ladybugs, sorry. I love the Americans correcting us. Are coming out of hibernation and becoming more active in the warm temperature. On the go. I've got chicken breasts wrapped in bacon with smoked Canadian cheese. I had it last week, but because it was so good, I'd buy it again. I love it. Tyson's chilling over there. Fire's going. We've changed our tarp setup and just put my big 4.5 over the both of us. Just because there's no wind, there's no rain, and it's a beautiful day, so let the air blow through it, you know. Awesome little spot. I've never had a sleep in a hammock like I've had on the floor. You know what I mean? Never. It's like, you can have stones and amazing roll mats, but the hammocks that come fierce, like, hammocks. Do you know, like 5 years ago, the TW Hornet was rated the most comfiest hammock on earth? Yeah, that's why I bought that Hornet. And don't get me wrong, they're perfect and brilliant, but the DD hammocks are just a little bit bigger for your shoulders. So, yeah. So we've got the chicken on, people. And we're still talking about kit. Yeah. Still just comparing and all that. Get Tam with his hammock sleeve and that. Show off. and his arm steel. I never bought arm steel, you know, because I always thought it looked too flimsy.
Oh, it's not solid.
And it scared me. Well, if it's good enough for you, Tam, it's good enough for me. Like, I might. Aye. So we've got the chicken breasts on. Just going to cook slowly on there, and I'll keep turning them. Once the part cooked, I'll get the potatoes on. Bit of wood tangled in his harness. How sexy that cheese looks oozing out that chicken, eh? There's my pan lid because my plate's still at the village. I'm leaving stuff everywhere, Tom. Just finished dinner. Got loads of firewood prepped. I love our little group setup. Fire's on the go again too. We after cooking, we cleaned out all the ashes and started again, just because there was a lot of, about a half a foot of ash in the bottom of the fire. So we'll give that a good clean out. Tam's mission into the valley. Been good catching up. Because Tam's got, is it XL, Tam?
I think it's XL.
Yeah, the XL hammock. I think Tyson's betrayed us and went for the larger hammock. Don't worry, I still love you. You're still my dog, Tam. Got a big old chunk of wood in his mouth. Size that wall now, eh? Massive. I love that silky big boy. Yeah, I'm buying one. Definitely. I might even follow suit with Survival Russia and get a Gutana boy, I think it's called. Or if someone probably cracked me on that, it's the large silky saw. Might actually watch the video again of Survival Russia when I get home and see the name of it. Gutana boy. Is it a Gutana boy?
Katana boy, yeah.
Katana boy. Definitely getting one of them. Tam and me have just been up to the moss camp and salvaged these two nice bits of wood that I Planked about 2.5 years ago. Well seasoned, new bench. Brilliant. Just a little message to two of my viewers, Stu and AJ, you know who you are. Please, please stop writing your name on everything with charcoal. It was awesome at first, but now it's just driving me mad, and it looks terrible on videos. Please. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So here's a bit of knife porn for people like Mike Tightwad. My girlfriend got me a knife for my birthday last year, November, just gone. And I've had it pretty much in my cabinet at home. And because I didn't want to bring it out and damage it, but she was saying that there's no point in having a knife like this if you're not going to use it, so I brought it out. And this is the first time I brought it out, and it's absolutely, I love the fact, because I've got really big hands, I love the chunky handle. I can't remember the forge, what was it, Black Dog? Black Dog Forge or something like that, Black Dog Forge.
There's a wee emblem on here.
Yeah, but that doesn't say what it is, does it? It's just like a marker. So that is the sun setting, people. And there's also a mist on the brow. Putting too much wood on the fire. It's totally not Tam's fault, it's my fault, but Tam's getting the blame. I mean, this fire, about 3 feet away.
And the flames are, I'm 5'9", so yeah, the flames are like 5'6" high. Like, what the fuck? Sorry.
It's a normal fire, Tam. It's a normal fire. I think we need more firewood personally, but...
Toast marshmallows up in Georgia.
Oh, I'd talk that. Brilliant. I mean, it's very rarely I move away from a fire like.
If this was like a normal February camp.
I mean, if it was -16, we'd be all right.
Yeah. Front there, just
With smoky sausage and a tomato sauce. All cooked on our trusty puny fire.
no biggie.
I like the fact that we got that bench.
Yeah.
Me all tucked up in my hammock now. Tyson's under here somewhere. There's his head there. Fast asleep. Morning, everyone.
they make such a perfect underquilt, aren't they?
Oh.
Hi. Oh, oh,
No, it was on a tripod, you know, right?
it's on a tripod. I thought I'd left it in my sleeper like that. Like Jesus.
I'm not firing on all cylinders yet.
Nah.
You know, had the coffee and stuff.
Oh, I'm having my coffee. Tam almost had a strong coffee, but the dog knocked it over, and now he's had to make another one.
Well, I'll put the coffee on.
It's all nice and cleaned up. Fire's gone out completely. It's the wall that we did yesterday. Tom's all packed up too.
Ridiculous size back.
We're gonna get and make the river crossing. River crossing. Freezing water.
I'm doing it in quiet nice with my coffee.
He's like got a coffee in his hand.
Got my coffee.
It's getting shallower now. It is one piece of the bench. Ah. That's awesome. That means the other bits will be around somewhere. There's another part to it. That's a bit of the bench. That's awesome. That's the bit that was in the tree. Guys, big thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.